All right, Shalom. Make sure everything's coming through. I want to give all praise unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Bashim Wahar, Rakar, Kodash. And we give double honors to our apostle elders, which are the apostle elders that rule the great millstone that have been set up through faith to help to the elect that the Lord is bringing in. We're coming close. We're in the year 2018, which is the year of prophecy. All right, things are moving faster and faster. You know, we're slave. We're set to go home, man. We're set to go home, man. All right, these things are happening so we can get the hell up out of this place. But as you can see, the title of the video, it's "Occupy Till I Come." All right, because the apostle put a video out about men doing work, man. All right, and putting in work. You know, we're in the time of putting in work. I always say there ain't gonna be no camps in the kingdom like that. We're all gonna be right, man. We all gonna know the law perfectly. There's gonna be no need. We're only gonna have to put the ass to the heathen because they're not gonna know the law perfectly. They're gonna still go off, okay? But when it comes to Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and especially the men that in this truth and have been given this talent, penny, the water, the knowledge, all these things are we're been commissioned to do something, okay? So I'm just gonna jump right into the scriptures. I'm gonna share the screen and shalom to the Akim that are on here, man, that are supporting the live stream. Lord willing, this is edifying. Lord willing that we, build off this, man, and see that hey, we've been given a great commission, okay? And this commission has to be, taken care of, all right? So I'm gonna go right into the scriptures, and I'm gonna get the scripture that I was thinking about when I put this lesson together. This is the book of Luke 19 and 13. We're gonna go through it and show you that this is what we're supposed to be doing, man. Is putting in work as much as you have in this truth, man. Use it. The Most High doesn't do anything and just nothing. Look at the ant. Look at the molecules. The smallest things in the earth play great roles, man. So you can't be like, oh, I don't have that much as this brother, that much as that. Right? Put in whatever work you can, man. All right. This is the book I'm gonna start at Luke 19 and 11. The points in 13, and it says, and as they heard these things, he added and spake a parable because he was nigh to Jerusalem, and because they thought that the kingdom of Yahweh should immediately appear, because the apostles back then, which were disciples, wanted the kingdom then. All right, but Yahweh Shah knew that things had to take place before the kingdom would be set up. And it says, it's verse 12, and he said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return. And when was that? That if you read in Revelations 5, when Yahweh Shah took the little book, that's that far country. He went to go receive, because when he took that book out of Yahweh's hand, he was given power in heaven and earth. Okay, and you see it, heaven and earth. There's an order. He went up to the heavens first and received that book, unlocked the seals, and was able to send us the Comforter, which we have right now, which is these scriptures and the understanding of these scriptures. So this parable has come to pass. We're just waiting for the fullness of it. This is Luke 19 and 12, and he said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return. Verse 13. And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. All right. Occupy till I come. All right. Now this is the motivation for this lesson. All right. We're going to go and look into some of these words. All right. And he said unto them, occupy. Okay. The word there for occupy is pragmatia. I'm gonna play it.
Strong's G 4231.
Pragmatuomai. Okay, and the word there for pragmatuomai means to be occupied in anything, to carry on a business, to carry on the business of a banker or a trader. And you ever heard of, if you deal with Stocks are traded daily. You don't have a lapse in stocks like, oh, I'm not going to trade for about a week or 2 weeks. You'll lose out. You'll lose out on that interest, or you'll lose out on that usury that'll come to you. So that's why the stock brokers, they trade daily, if not hourly, man. They trade constantly. They're constantly occupied in that trade, man, to gain the what? The usury that comes with it. All right. Let me go. I'm gonna go right here to the word. I went to etymology.com. All right, and I typed in occupy. All right, and the word there is to take possession of. We've taken possession of the commission of that Yahweh Shah had, man. We're in his stead. That's why Paul said what? He runs a race. We're commissioned also. Certain men were given the opportunity to take up the reins and to take up the baton. When you have a baton race, the man runs that race as fast as he can and hands the baton off to the next man. And that man runs faster, 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 and so on until the race is done. That's what we're in, man. We're in the time of the baton is in certain men's hands. So what is your duty is to run as fast as you can to give this baton and keep this thing going, man. And it says to take possession of, also to take up space. So you're supposed to take up space. It's not supposed to be wasted space in this thing, man. We're all supposed to be taking up space in using our talents however we may use them to help glorify the words of Yahweh Shem Yahshua and this truth. It says employ someone. Okay? Now let's look up that word employ. Because what does employ have to do? Work. Okay? It has to do with work. So occupy means also to employ you. The word there, employ, comes from action of employing. Old French employee from imply state of being employed. Apply or devote something or someone's purpose. You have to be devoted to this. Expend or spend. And it says make use of, apply, increase. So to employ means to increase, man. Increase this truth. Increase yourself. Increase what you've been given. Entangle. That means you entangled in it. That means you're wrapped up in your work. Okay. Devote yourself, man. In Latin, enfold, involve. You have to be involved, man. That's what the apostles are giving out the order. Be involved in your employment, in being an employee. Be involved, be entangled, make use of, apply, increase, entangle, involve, be connected with, unite, associate. You got to associate yourself with this truth as much as you can. Okay? To fold. That's it on that. Let's go back to this. It says to employ, irregulate, borrow from French, occupy, hold, seize, or direct from Latin, acquire, take over, seize, take into possession, possess, occupy, to grasp, seize. You got to take hold of this truth. That's what keeps you going and motivated to do lessons, to go into different aspects of the truth, because you're grasping it, you're seizing it. You're not just a mockingbird. You understand what you're reading. You can go into it a different way. You can apply it to certain things. That's what the Yahweh Shem Yahshua is building up. He's building up a government body, man. We're not just Lord willing, if we're part of that number, it's not just normal Israelites. This is the Israel of Yahweh, man. That's going to be the government body of the new world to come. That's not light, man. Just like you have Esau that glorifies his so-called founding fathers, how much more the founding fathers of the kingdom to come, which belongs to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's what is being built in front of the face. That's that temple that's being built. It says the kingdom of heaven is within you. So the kingdom of heaven is being built within us, man. The things that we're putting forth effort and putting our vibration in, that's the kingdom. It says the final English word explains, but it is of old root, perhaps modification made in Anglo-French. It says have sexual intercourse with. And this truth is also known as a woman, man. You know, this is also known as a woman. You get involved with this woman, man. All right. Now let me go back to Strong's. Hold on. Let me check the comment board. Hey, Khan. Yeah, Khan, occupied from GMS Kwanawa. Yeah, Khan, we've been occupied in this thing, man. All right, let me go back to it. But there's a root word in occupied in the pragmatimia, right? And then all we got to do here, that's why we go to different words. If we go to the root word of this word, of occupy, it's pragma. Okay, pragma. Let me make sure I'm pronouncing it right.
Strong's G 4229.
Pragma. Now check this out, Akim. It says that which has been done, a deed, accomplished fact, what is done or being accomplished, business, commercial transaction, a matter, question, affair, a foreign sense, a matter of law, suit, that which exists, a thing. And then right here, it says, Strong's definition, pragma, a deed, implication, an affair, by extension, business, matter, thing, work. Work. That is the root of this word. It means to work. Okay, when it says occupy, it says work till I come. See that? It's saying work till I come. That's what is being pushed onto us. That we should work till he comes, man. All right. And then let me go into some of these other ones. No, that's it on that. So that's the main thing of this lesson. It means to work till I come. Who comes? Yahweh Shai comes. And he establishes the kingdom of heaven, man. That's what we should be doing. We should be moving and moving and grooving, as they say. So let me get some of these precepts. I'm gonna hit the comment board and I'm gonna close on out. I just wanted to bring that out. The verse came to my mind, and when I dug into the words, that's what came up, man. It means to work. This is Matthew 25 and 15. And I'm going to read the 16. And it says, and unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another 1, to every man according to his several abilities, and straightway took his journey. He went to the Father. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them 5 talents. That word there, let's see what the word there for traded. What did he do with that money? He traded it, right? The word there for traded is ergazamia, and it means to work. See that, man? It says to work, labor, do work, do the work, to trade, make gains by trading, do business, to do, work out. He worked out with that talent, man. Exercise, perform, commit yourself, man. Commit it. Jump in this thing. The water is fine. Jump up in here, man. Okay? It may be cold at first, but hey, man, the water is fine, man. It's a cause to exist. Produce, man. Produce. You're not producing if you're not doing videos, if you're not edifying the body. Well, what are you doing then? It says to work for, earn by working. That's how that man with the 5 talents made more. He did the work. He produced. Earn by working, to acquire. All right? That's what he was doing, to acquire, to work, man. Okay? Let me go back. So you see that's what the meaning of words. Now let's read it verbatim. Let's read it with the definition there. And it says, then he that had received the 5 talents went and worked, traded, produced with the same talents he was given, and made them more 5 talents. And made them other 5 talents. He increased in it. He did the work. He showed production. He was entangled in it. And likewise, he had received 2 talents. He received 2. He also gained other 2 by what? Working. He went out there and put in the work, man. But it says, but he that had received one went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. He didn't do the work. That's what the apostles are trying to bring out of brothers. You don't want to be the man that hides the Lord's talent. Bring it out, man. Go out there. If you got one talent, go and twerk that one talent. Go and do what you can with the one talent, man. You know, if you a help, man, you better help your ass off, man. You know, don't say I'm a help just because you don't want to jump fully into it. If you a help, you better put forth effort into that position of helping, man. You know, when that means if you so-called help, if a brother's in need, you should be the first one to jump up and help, man, through the spirit. All right. So let's go on to some of these other precepts. You know, we're getting ready to go, man. To show you how about Shimi Shai, he didn't waste his money on you, man. You know, on us, on every one of us, man. That's what it says. Make that calling and election sure. This is Matthew 9:38. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest that he will send forth laborers into his harvest. Okay. Now let's see what that word laborer means. Because the Lord is going to send forth these men, these laborers. Who are these laborers and what does laborers mean? I can already put a good guess on it. The word there for laborers is gates.
Strong's G 2040. Ergates.
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 A workman. See that? I see how it's tying into each other. So the Lord has said he's going to send workmen, a laborer, usually one who works for hire, an agricultural worker, one who does a worker preparatory. I'm slack if I'm pronouncing that word, but it's one who does work. That's what the Lord is sending into the harvest, man. Men that will labor. Okay. So it says, let me read it like how with the definition there. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest that he will send forth workers into his harvest, ones that will put in work. That's what the apostles are bringing out, that men should put forth work, man. Okay, that we be those laborers that were sent by Yahweh Shem Shai into his vineyard, man, which is the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Ain't no other nations coming up in here. Anyhow, little joke. This is 1 Corinthians 9:24. 1 Corinthians 9:24 says, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. And part of that running is doing forth videos, putting forth effort, showing forth your talent, bringing out precepts. It don't matter if the precepts that came out before, you bring it out and it may edify a man in a different way. But either way, run that race, man. Let's all run for this thing so we can get up out of here, man. You know, it says in every 25, and every man that strives for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now then do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. So we're running this race to hopefully receive an incorruptible crown. And that goes into the incorruptible bodies also, man, because we're going to be made perfect, you know, and then Yahweh Shai himself is going to give those men the crown that they ran for. That's a great honor, man. A man that gave his life and had a great integrity is going to place a crown on your head, man. You know, died for our sins to bring us back to the Father is going to place crowns on your head, man, because it says we come in his name. It says, blessed be when men shall revile you for my name's sake, because we're running for Yahweh Shai's name's sake, because he's the one that has brought us back to the Father, man, has reconciled us, is our mediator. That's why we're in the earth pushing his name and the Father's name. All right, let me see here. I'm gonna bring this out and I'm gonna close on out. I think the point's been hit. You know, it's something that we got to revisit, but show brothers through the scriptures, man, where we're supposed to, it's biblical. That's why the Lord is putting the spirit on men to ride on brothers, man, because the Lord is sending workers into his vineyards. It says first Philippians 2:16, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Mashiach, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain. So this is not in vain, Akia. What we doing, man? The Lord he's not unrighteous to forget our good acts, man. Everything you put forth in this thing, you're gonna receive. It says he's gonna pay men according to their works. All right. So yeah, brothers got some bangers, man. This is the book of Sirach, 7 and 15. Hate not laborers. It says, hate not laborers' work, neither husbandry, which the Most High has ordained husbandry, 1300, management of a household. We have to put forth a feed and manage the Lord's house. That's right on time, man. Put forth work. Come up in here, man. There's a reward at the end of this race, man. And we're not running in vain. We're gonna inherit a kingdom. We're gonna inherit planets, man. Inherit power, man. Omnipotent power. It says, oh, I gotta get this, man. I gotta get this verse real quick. Hold on, because it hits the point, man. See, it's one of my favorite verses, man. There's a whole bunch of favorite verses, but this one is very straightforward and to the point. This is Luke 12 and 32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. See that? It's the Father's good pleasure to give us this kingdom. It's not of our pleasure. If our pleasure just wants to go into the world and do this and do that, but this is our the Lord is his pleasure to set up camps, give men the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That was a part of the Lord's pleasure, because the kingdom of heaven is within us, man. You know, we're getting it, man. We're getting ready to taste the other side of this, man. We're gonna go through a little rough here and there, but hey, the prize is almost at the head, man. It's almost there, man. Hold on, I got another one. Hold on, one more. If it'll pull it up. Yep, there it is right there. This is 2nd Ezra 2 and 13. And it says, go and ye shall receive, pray for few days unto you, that they may be shortened. That's why it says, for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. That's why it says watchmen. I've set watchmen upon my gates, which shall never hold their peace, man. Okay? So the Lord has set up men to watch. That goes into what? Doing videos, edifying, comforting brothers, comforting each other, you know, until that day, man, because the kingdom is already prepared. We just waiting to inherit it, man. You know. So with that, I hope Joachim was edified. Lord willing, this video, you know, helps brothers, motivates them to go to that next length, man, and push, man. We all push each other to that point, you know, because this is the great spiritual relay race. This is the spiritual baton race, man. Run and hand that off, man, the right way. We trying to make you got Jakes in the world that try to beat they try to run the fastest mile or the quarter mile. They try to run that for the corruptible crown. How much more us? Let's try to set a record in this thing, man. Let's try to set a righteous record for Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Let's put forth effort. Let's show him that he didn't give us this talent for no reason, man. You know, let's show him that we were worthy. I mean, we're not worthy anyway. Let me put it that way. It says all our righteousness is as filthy rags. But let's run, man. Let's show the Lord, man. We ain't just showing it for the world's sake. We showing it for a power that loves us, man. You know? So with that, I want to give all praise unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai. And I say Ba'Shem, Rakar, Quadash, man. All right? And I say Shalom to you, Akim, man. Keep faith and run, man. Let's run. Let's go, champ. Shalom.